Coming up, the Valdosta Board of Education selects architects to design a new high school.
And a Valdosta man is sentenced to life in jail. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Andrew Parker.
And I'm Robin Lawrence. A Valdosta man has been sentenced to life in prison after being convicted in murdering a man in cold blood 2 years ago. It took the jury of Lowndes County Superior Court an hour to reach a guilty verdict against Brandon Henry. Police said Henry shot John Golden several times on Golden's front porch just over 2 years ago. There was no motive given for the crime, but police have said they believe Henry mistook Golden for someone else and that the murder was simply a case of mistaken identity. Henry has been sentenced to life in prison for the murder, plus 15 years for burglary and illegal firearm possession. He could be eligible for parole in 30 years.
The Crisp County Sheriff's Department has issued a missing persons alert and needs your help. 47-year-old Anthony Milligan has been missing since September 15th. He was last seen headed towards a library in Cordele wearing blue jeans, white tennis shoes, and a yellow shirt. The man is disabled, 5 foot 4 inches tall, and weighs about 125 pounds. Milligan is African American, wears glasses, and drives a maroon Jeep Cherokee. If you have seen Anthony or have any information of his whereabouts, you're asked to contact Crisp County investigators.
Valdosta High School Principal Janice Richardson has a new plan to improve academic performance among her students. Here's News Valdosta's Jardé Johnson with more.
At the Valdosta City Schools Board meeting, Janice Richardson, principal of Valdosta High School, explains her tactics to improve graduation rate by 90%.
Students will be encouraged and to do better during the day, and then we can provide more tutorial during the school day, and hopefully that will increase the graduation rate from 66 to 90%. So that's what we're looking at, increasing the graduation rate.
Representatives from educational programs also commended Janice Richardson on her tactics to improve Valdosta High School from its recent past of low test scores and a low graduation rate.
And so we hope that we can bring restoration and forgiveness and good policies to the community for our children so that they have a better chance of succeeding.
The Board of Education is hopeful that the academic standing of Valdosta High School will improve. Janice Richardson continues to make many improvements to Valdosta High School by implementing new rules and regulations for students and faculty to follow. With News Valdosta, I'm Jardé Johnson.
Of the 3 companies to present designs, the Valdosta Board of Education has hired Altman & Barrett Architecture to build a new Valdosta High School. Altman & Barrett is already at work for the school system designing Pineville Elementary School. Their vision for the new high school includes a new football field, new aquatic center, and a design that would last for up to 75 years. The new school will be built on land that the system is in the process of buying close to the intersection of Interperimeter Road and Lakeland Highway.
Coming up, a missing girl was found. We'll have an update on Valdosta's massive housing auction this week.
And we'll take a look at your local weather. Stay with us.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Robin Lawrence.
And I'm Andrew Parker. The multi-state search for the missing 12-year-old North Carolina girl has ended. South Florida police say they found Abigail Faith with her alleged abductor last night. An investigation is continuing. Timothy Newman, an alleged sex offender, was traveling in the car with Abigail when they were stopped by police in Hallandale Beach. Most leads came from Georgia residents who noticed the car traveling south to Florida. An off-duty officer was getting information on his phone when he happened to look up and the car was in front of him. Abigail was found safe and unharmed.
Here's a follow-up to a story we brought to you last week about property liquidations in Valdosta. 152 properties were up for sale. This week, 112 were sold. About 129 individuals from 13 states participated in the bidding at James H. Rainwater Conference Center, and several people participated online. Bidding started at $1,000 and closed at $10,000, with some properties fetching more than that. An online registry showed that there were buyers from New York to Kansas. The auction company said these buyers continued to purchase land even after the live bidding ended.
Representatives of the Valdosta Tree Commission plan to help Valdosta-Lowndes County Industrial Authority with several upcoming projects. News Valdosta's Sabir Muhammad has more on that story.
The third item is,
on Tuesday, the Valdosta-Lowndes County Industrial Authority held their monthly meeting and were presented with a project by a commission that many citizens may not be aware of. The Valdosta Tree Commission, founded in 1976, has been very active in maintaining the scenery of the city.
The Valdosta Tree Commission is basically a citizens volunteer advocacy organization that promotes tree planting, tree preservation, and education in regards to the urban canopy here in Valdosta, Georgia.
During the meeting, the Commission introduced a project that is designed to beautify the area around Azalea Business Park. They simply wanted the support from the authority, and after the presentation, they were given the blessing from the board.
We are excited about this project and everything that it can do for our industrial parks. You know, when we bring prospects in, and even for our existing industries, we want to make sure that we have a great presentation. Just as we as individuals want to make a good presentation and ourselves, we want to make sure that our parks present well. And it's a great project moving forward. The Industrial Authority is excited about the partnerships and what all it can do for the parks.
With the Industrial Authority's backing, the hard-working commission has taken a giant step forward in their continued dedication to the city. As the Valdosta Tree Commission embarks on their project to beautify the area around Azalea Business Park, they continue to make efforts to improve the overall aesthetics of the city. With News Valdosta, I'm Sabir Muhammad.
Taking a look at your local weather, today will be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain and a high in the lower 90s. Tonight there will be clear skies with a low in the mid-60s.
Coming up, the state school superintendent announces the formation of a new parental advisory council.
And the Hunger Games is coming to Georgia. Stay with us.
My dad's one of the producers. He's over there. Bring this sweet.
Valdosta State University. Encouraging.
In-depth inquiry.
Hands-on experience.
Service and involvement.
And a global view.
While offering
a beautiful residential campus.
Over 100 fields of study.
Graduate and online degrees.
And championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more. Become more.
Valdosta State University.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out. When someone gives blood and a life is saved. That moment when heartbreak turns to hope. You're there through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies. And your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us. Today, visit redcross.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Andrew Parker.
And I'm Robin Lawrence. As part of an effort to increase participation by parents and families in Georgia, public schools, a brand new advisory panel is being created. State Superintendent John Barge announced the names of 36 parents that will form the 2013 Parent Advisory Council. The council will meet 3 times during the year, and the panel is expected to vocalize parental feedback and input on new projects and materials that are influenced by students and their families.
The emotional impact of Alzheimer's disease can be felt globally, but a group of Valdosta individuals is trying to make a difference locally. News Valdosta's Rosanna Stewart has this report.
There is a place that not too many individuals know of that specializes in helping those lost remember their past.
Do it like you did yesterday. Right there.
It's called My Friend's House, and it is a nonprofit organization that takes the time to slow the progression of Alzheimer's, a disease that has affected as many as 5.1 million Americans and their loved ones.
It's a familiar place that they come every day. We have all the facilities that they need, and they see the same people every day. We're very consistent with what we do, and that's one thing that people who are suffering from any kind of dementia, they need consistency.
Everyone here understands that principle and are dedicated to easing stress for family members at home.
We have clients that they are very active here, very verbal at home. They don't even participate in conversation. And here they may just break out in a song, or they participate in the games and carry on conversations with us.
This Alzheimer's Day program will continue to hold community events throughout the year and is always looking for people to come out and support them. With News Valdosta, I'm Rosanna Stewart.
The sequel to the blockbuster film The Hunger Games is currently in production, and it's happening right here in Georgia. The highly anticipated sequel is set to shoot at Clayton County International Park. Clayton County will receive $80,000 for the use of the land, and off-duty police officers in the area will provide security for the set for $45 an hour. Clayton County officials say they hope the increased revenue will help the county's economy, but that it's still too early to tell just how much of an impact it will have.
Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Andrew Parker.
And I'm Robin Lawrence. Have a great day.